Imagine two of the most talked about figures in the entertainment industry connected by a single individual and years of rumors. Drama. Imagine then if one of them abruptly unfollowed the other on Instagram. A little online incident that shocked millions of admirers. That's precisely what occurred when Selena Gomez unfollowed Hailey Bieber, and Hailey promptly followed suit. It wasn't only a random click, it was an indication that something had changed, and that the silent trust they had maintained for many years had now been shattered. It was revealed on June 19, 2025, that Selena and Hailey had unfollowed one another. They had put up a composed face for over 2 years, particularly following their public appearance together in 2023, which was supposed to put an end to the never-ending fan feuds, side-by-side comparisons, and conjecture about Justin Bieber's role in their life. That particular instance had been depicted as a sign of harmony. However, this most recent action has destroyed that image. The shaky comprehension had vanished, and the tension was once again clearly visible. Did anyone observe that the unfollow wasn't a sudden occurrence? Justin Bieber has been making actions that sparked curiosity in the days before it. The timing of the meme he uploaded seemed far from coincidental, and several people thought it was directed specifically at Selena. Then there was a larger shock. He stopped following Elena's fiancé. Outrage and inquiries were raised by just one action. Why would Justin, who has been married to Hailey for a long time, make an effort to stir up any discussion about Selena? Fast-moving rumors circulated that he may be responsible for this unexpected rift. It seemed as though the classic love triangle had been revived. Selena had appeared to be nothing but supportive of Hailey only a short while prior, which makes the breakup even more unexpected. Major victories were celebrated by Hailey. In May 2025, her first appearance on the cover of Vogue and the global launch of her Rhode skincare brand at Sephora. Selena recognized it by uploading an Instagram story with inspirational quotes like "You matter," and liked one of Hailey's business posts. "Your voice counts. Your heart is important." Supporters interpreted it as a tacit gesture of kindness, perhaps even an effort to put their complex past behind them. Selena had already stood up for Hailey, and wasn't the first time in the past. She had urged her own supporters to stop bothering her and to end the animosity that had plagued them for years. This abrupt break feels like such a harsh turn because of this. It's an obvious indication that any remaining problems were not resolved by the outward politeness. People are left wondering why things changed so fast. Did Selena come to the conclusion that she couldn't continue acting as though nothing was wrong? Or did Justin's actions arouse feelings that had never truly subsided? Only the timing accelerated the story's dissemination. One of Selena's best moments in her career is right now. Her album I Said I Love You First with Benny Blanco was released in March 2025. And it had the largest opening week of her career, hitting at number 2 on the Billboard 200. She has demonstrated that she is more than simply a singing sensation by making waves in the acting world with her appearance in Emilia Perez, which debuted at Cannes to overwhelmingly positive reviews. However, this conflict poses a threat to drag her back into an old storyline, one connected to her previous relationship and public comparisons with Hailey, while her career soars. The media, fans, and gossip sites have been analyzing each of the three of them's every action, post, and quiet. Some believe that Selena's unfollow was long overdue, and that it was about establishing boundaries and removing herself from anything that can negatively impact her life. Others believe she's clearing the path for her relationship with Benny by letting go of past issues. They did not consider this to be trivial. It served as a kind of self-defense. However, not everyone is in agreement, whether on purpose or not. Some people think Justin has sparked conflict once more. His actions on social media seem to be a trail that leads back to the current circumstance. A recent TMZ documentary fueled the flames by asserting that Hailey battles with Selena's continuous comparisons and is never completely free from her public persona. Even the possibility that Justin is causing her uneasiness was alluded to in the documentary. However, one fan's response encapsulated the more sinister perspective. "I believe Justin intentionally instills insecurity in Hailey to keep her from leaving. If it is accurate, the issue is far more nuanced than it first seems." This most recent chapter feels like history being repeated to those who have been tracking this complex link for years. The spotlight is brighter and the tension is louder now. Hailey Bieber and Selena Gomez are connected in more ways than simply their social media followings. Unfollowing is more than simply a silent click. And they are connected by years of overlapping personal history with Justin Bieber, whose every action appears to stoke the fires in the realm of celebrity culture. It's a loud, purposeful, and unavoidable statement. Furthermore, in this instance, the rumors have only gotten stronger due to the silence that both ladies maintained following the relocation. The way that public opinion has changed over time is what makes this moment so painful. Hailey was immediately compared to Selena once. She married Justin in 2018. Selena and Justin had been together intermittently for about 10 years, and their relationship was well known in popular culture, with Hailey portrayed as the villain and Selena as the sad ex that the world still loves. Fans went crazy with stories, hypotheses, and memes. Both ladies have made an effort to leave such roles, but the similarities continued regardless of how much time went by. It feels as though old wounds have been torn open once more, since even times intended to demonstrate togetherness were examined closely and then unfollowed. Everyone was taken aback in 2022 when Selena and Hailey smiled side by side while posing together at a public function. It was a moment to remember. Many believed that the rivalry had officially ended. The picture went viral and was hailed as evidence that the two ladies had moved on and were not allowing rumors to control their relationship. For supporters, it was a victory and an uncommon show of unity in a drama-obsessed society. However, that once optimistic image now seems more like a transient snapshot. The unfollow completely alters the tone, giving the impression that the grins were genuine at the time but were unable to conceal the true feelings. Supporters of Selena have been very outspoken after the announcement. Many others think she made the correct decision, interpreting it as a self-defense move. This is no longer necessary for her. She's engaged, someone said on social media. She is content. She is making progress. Justin can continue to play games, but Selena is above it, said another commenter. The prevailing narrative on social media is that Hailey and Justin appear to be mired in the past, while Selena is moving away from needless negativity. However, it's also important to take into account Hailey's reality. She has been the object of hate speech on the internet for years, accused of seeking to displace Selena in the public eye or of mimicking her. Anybody would feel that strain, particularly if your husband's history is so strongly linked to the person you are frequently compared to. Not helping was the latest TMZ documentary. It implied that Hailey is still impacted by these parallels and is unable to fully move past Selena's shadow. The storyline endures whether or not that is over the top. Furthermore, it begs the question of what is actually happening behind closed doors, given that Selena cut her off after previously openly defending her. Next is Justin, who serves as the connection between their pasts. His recent acts have further exacerbated the situation. He hasn't done anything to diffuse the issue, from unfollowing Benny Blanco to sending what appeared to be a veiled swipe at neighbors P. At Selena, too, continuing to participate in the conflict in public, whether on purpose or accidentally. Some admirers think he thrives on maintaining the emotional bonds between the two ladies. People's perceptions of this entire circumstance have been influenced by his actions. He finds himself in the epicenter of an unrelenting storm once more. Selena is at her strongest position ever as a professional. In addition to shattering personal records, her most recent album featuring Benny Blanco cemented her status as one of the most prosperous pop musicians of our time. She is experiencing a career-defining year when you combine it with her highly lauded acting part in Amelia. Perez. Selena has always found a way to transform her personal suffering into her artwork, even if the drama might easily overwhelm it. This contributes to the strong sense of attachment her fan following has for her. They feel involved in her path, rather than merely watching a star. Dotsumasela has accomplished more than only igniting rumors with her discreet but purposeful move to unfollow Hailey. One of pop culture's most enduring plotlines has been revived, leading to fresh discussions about the status of both women and Justin's ongoing influence in their lives. The truth will eventually surface regardless of whether this is the beginning of an extended period of quiet tension or only a brief flare-up. Until then, every action, post, and clue will be examined in order to maintain the attention on this topic.